everyone, my name is Eva and I'm with Riverside Public Libraries. For our craft today, we're going to work on making our own theme journal. I hope you enjoy.
So these are some examples of journals that I have made. I'm going to be showing you how to make soon. And this right here is a journal that I bought. Let's go ahead and get started on making these journals. So for all of our equipment, you're definitely going to need a paper cover of the one that I showed you. I went ahead and used an adult coloring book because I didn't want to have a blank cover and I didn't feel like designing it, so I went with something that I could use and then just color in as time went on. Then there is also this type of scrapbook paper, cardstock, anything that you have lying around the house that you want to use as the cover, you go ahead and feel free to do so. I'm also going to be using cardstock for the inside of this, and then I'm going to use regular printer paper for the inside of this one. Stacks of paper, and then we're going to use this jute cord. There's also twine. Okay guys, so I want the cover to be longer than the actual paper inside. So what I'm going to do is we're going to cut off just a little bit of the edge from the paper here. I'm going to line it up and make sure that it's straight. Okay, and then along the length, again lining it up, make sure it's straight. Alright, and as you can see here, now we have a little bit of an edge. Okay, next is we're going to fold all the paper together. Okay, now we're going to line up all of our papers and put in our hole puncher and punch it through. So I just went all the way through the edge to both sides. Fold our cover and then measure it through. And oh, I was a little off, so I had to poke some holes in using a little push pin. And here we go. There we go. All right, so now it's all even. I'm going to use the jute thread to go ahead and go through the edge and then tie it over on the inside so the knot is inside the pages instead of on the outside. And I'm going to cut off all this extra stuff with my scissors. All right, and there we go. There's our first journal. All set. On to the next one. Okay, so that was a 1-inch washi tape, 2 staples, a push pin. I have 5 sheets of graphing paper right here and 1 sheet of cardstock, and I'm going to use that as my cover. All right, well, let's get started. All right, now that this is lined up, let's go ahead and open up our staple. There we go. And then we're going to line it up to the edge of the graphing paper, get our push pin, just lightly poke it so we can see where the holes are going to be. Do the same to the other side, slightly tap. All right, and now we're going to get our push pin and push all the way through so we can make these holes. And then we're going to push our staples through them soon right now. Okay, so now we're pushing our staples through the little holes that we made with our push pin. And then we're going to flip this over right now to close our staples. There we go. You can use your fingers or you can use the edges of the scissors. And then now we're going to go ahead and just crease it and then use our washi tape right here. Push it down against the edge and spine of your book. I'm going to cut it off right here, and there we go. Now let's go ahead and push down, and then we'll just cut off this little edge that we have left over right here. And you're all set. Well, I hope you enjoyed our little program today, and we made 2 different journals using, that was twine and then the jute string for this one. And then this one was made with cardstock filling paper and cardstock cover using an adult coloring page. This one was used with scrapbook paper and regular printer paper inside. And then this one we used with a cardstock cover and graphing paper inside. And then as you can see, the staples were covered with this beautiful washi tape.